It was a pretty cold day to be a duck. Well, actually, it was a pretty cold day to be anything. These guys were hanging out by the big grain elevators over along the railroad tracks in hopes of finding a bit of spilled grain. Luckily, over there's always a bit of spilled grain. Even though it was sunny at right around -30, it was pretty darn cold. Luckily, these birds have great feather insulation. The pigeons, well, a little bit less than the ducks and geese. The sparrows, not a lot at all. And these feral rabbits, their ancestors were probably raised as pets or kept for food. At any rate, they were taken care of by people. Now they have to take care of themselves. But they do seem to be doing pretty well. Yes, the last few days of 2021 were, well, kind of cold and miserable. But they were pretty. Pretty as it was, though, that space between Christmas Day and New Year's Day was jammed up with some really frigid air. Down along the Bow River Valley, through downtown Calgary and beyond, it was foggy, misty, frosty. But the wild world just lets it slip on by. But that doesn't mean coming in for a landing is any less awkward. The temperature had risen by a couple of degrees, and it was enough that the ducks and geese over by the grain elevators were a little more active. Funny how a few degrees can make such a difference. It helped make the mist a little bit heavier along the Bow River, too. And as I was shooting this, a bottle of pop I'd forgotten about in the back seat, well, it exploded. Showered me with lemon-flavored shrapnel. The wild world definitely doesn't have to deal with things like that. They can just lay in the snow and relax. For them, it's just another winter. For us, it's the end of the year. And the beginning of the next one. Happy New Year, friends. I hope 2022 is your best year ever.